Hey babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since you've seen this face and I had to take a couple videos off, guys. I had to recharge and regroup. You know how that is sometimes. Life just be lifing, and every now and again you just need a break to recharge. But I'm back. I'm in full effect. I missed you guys. Today we're going to be getting into some Middle Eastern bangers. Summer is in full swing, and so today we're going to be talking about some of my faves and also some new ones. Some also that I haven't smelled in a while. Some of these fragrances were purchased last season just as kind of winter and fall and winter was kicking in. But since it's heating up, I figured I would come on and I will let you know some of my favorite summertime Middle Eastern fragrances. So if that's something that you're interested in, please keep on watching. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me. All right, let's get into the review. So this first one we're going to talk about is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. I absolutely love this fragrance. When I got this fragrance, it was almost like translucent, and it still is, but it definitely is darkened up a little bit. So let's see how it smells. If it smells the same, I doubt it. It has matured quite a bit on my shelf, so let's get back into it. I would say this is something that you could definitely wear year-round. A crowd pleaser for sure. And it's just very fruity, very summery, ambery for sure. So let's get back into it. Let's see what is giving now the spring and summer has arrived. Yes, still fresh, still fruity. I would say that the vanilla has really like warmed up in here, and that amber really warms up in here. That's what I get. I get vanilla and amber. Definitely some fruits at the top. I think this one has apple. And just, I wouldn't say fresh like a freshie, like fresh out of the shower or anything like that. It's just very uplifting. That's what I would say. It's very uplifting, apple, fruity notes. But apple, I get. That's unmistakable in this fragrance. So very woody, very woody. I remember what I liked about this one was like the dry down and how woody the dry down is, but I still get like those fruity notes coming through. Something about how fruity, woody fragrances smell in the summertime it's really nice. This is really good. I could definitely see myself wearing this every day. I reached for it quite a bit when I first got it, and I think I got it like 2 winters ago, so I've had it for quite a while. But it's just really nice. In the top we have apple and grapes. In the mid we have white woods, patchouli, iris. I'm surprised by the patchouli. Now that I smell it, I'm not off put by it. I'm not a patchouli lover, but this one's okay. White woods, iris, and patchouli in the mid, and then we have caramel, amber, balsam, musk, and suede in the base. That suede just kind of smooths things out. I really love this. I would say, again, this is just an everyday reach. Date night, I mean, on a summer night, that's what it smells like to me. It smells like a summer evening. Just you're on your deck, you're, taking in the sunset. That's what Casablanca is giving me. You could definitely wear this to work. I would say this is, again, everyday, easy reach for sure. I'm so glad that I came back around to this though. I think this might be the scent of the day, but I haven't really picked out anything, so I don't know. This is the first one. Let's get into the other ones, but I might have to swing the block on this one. Really nice, really nice. I think this might lean like completely in the middle, like not feminine, not too feminine leaning or not masculine leaning. I think this is a unisex fragrance for sure. For sure. It's not too spicy, and it's just perfect. This is a unisex fragrance for the summertime for sure. For sure. I'm so glad that I picked this back up because I think I'm falling in love all over again. And again, this is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. Okay, on to another one. This is another one that I have not worn in quite a while. I got this one over the winter time. So I can't remember where I saw this, maybe on TikTok. This is Musam White Intense by Lattafa. Give it up for Lattafa's ornate bottles. Okay, they bring the drama. I love it. I love it. It's just a plastic top, but it has like a little snake. I just like Lattafa and the drama that they give with their bottles. This fragrance is very fresh, is very light and airy. feminine for sure. This is a feminine fragrance, no doubt. It gives me like a little bit of soapy vibe as well, like Sopadilla, or to me it smells slightly like Mojave Ghost. It's definitely not one for one. It's not one for one, but it has the vibe of Mojave Ghost, like how it comes with like the soapiness, the fresh out of the shower soapiness. But this has like a very light, delicate flower in it. And I really like it. I really like this. This for me, this is a wear to work kind of fragrance. I would definitely wear it to work, probably do some errands or something like that. I mean, you could wear it during date night. This is not like deep romantic or anything like that. This is just very uplifting, something you can wear every single day. You can wear it to bed as well, or just around the house if you want. This is really, really good. I completely forgot about this one too. When I sat down to do this video, I was like, where did you come from? I completely forgot that I had it, but I think I'm gonna bring this one out as well for the spring and the summertime. I keep saying spring and summertime because it's still May. It feels like the summertime outside. I have to say, it feels like the summertime outside. Today it's gonna be 88 degrees, so I gotta get my mind out of the spring because summer is definitely here. I get the woody notes in here as well. It doesn't smell fruity. This is just like woody, vanilla, floral. But the woodiness is like very smooth. I would say it's not dialed back, like it's not in the background. You definitely smell it for sure. I don't know what kind of woods is in here. I'm gonna check the notes off camera, let's see. Okay, so at the top we have spices, bergamot, and orange. In the middle we have coconut. Oh, coconut, ylang ylang, ambroxan, and mahonial. That's where the kind of like soapy smell, the soapy notes are coming in from me. Sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. Okay, so I get that. I understand now. That's where that soapiness or that freshness comes from, the ambroxan and molecular notes in here. I really like this. I really like this. I'm going to put this on my tray. I think that I'm going to put this on my tray for the month. Let me know if you guys want to do a monthly tray reveal. I have a lot of fun doing these videos, but I never really get to show you like what I wear like day to day. I would show you what I would wear or what, you know, it could be, but I never really go over like what I wear day to day. So let me, or month to month, let me think about that. I might do like a monthly tray for the month of June since that's coming up. This is so good. This is so good. This is the scent of the day. This is going to be my scent of the day for sure. For sure. I just love the woodiness of this. So nice. It's bright. It's bright. It's very airy, fresh. But then it also has like that grounding, those grounding woody notes. And it's just really, really nice. I really like this. If you haven't tried this, this is all of these fragrances are very inexpensive. So you will not break the bank buying these. So I would definitely try all of these. I highly recommend it. This one, I'm definitely gonna put out for the summertime because I am like pleasantly surprised by this. Again, this is Musamam White Intense by Lattafa. Very, very good. Okay, next up is one that I purchased and I have actually never worn. All right, so we're gonna be smelling this one together. This one is another one that I got over the winter time. I've never even worn. I might have sprayed it like maybe once or twice, but I've actually never worn this fragrance. I want to give it a try for the summer. This one is Fleur Oud by Carrelage. I'm really attracted to the bottle. I love how the bottle is just very simple, it's understated, classy. The top is plastic, but I just love the way that this is done. It's just very classy and, you know, my kind of juice for sure. All right, so let's get into the juice. Speaking of, all right, now this is a rare for me. I very rarely have a fragrance in my collection that I have not worn. And I can't believe that I have not worn this one. I probably purchased it with some other fragrances and then it got kind of pushed to the side. That's probably what happened, but I'm very surprised that I've never worn this fragrance. And you can tell because there is no dent at all. And if I love it, you know, the dent is coming. So let's get into what it smells like. I would say this is almost a first impressions, to be honest with you, because I completely forgot what this smells like. All right, let's see what it's giving. So this is like, this is like citrusy, I would say. Citrusy, I get some woodiness in it for sure. But this is just like fresh. It's like some orange blossom, maybe orange blossom. I want to say it's either like rose or like a magnolia. It's definitely, I don't know if this is rose or not, but I imagine it would be some sort of rose or like magnolia flower or something like that. This is really nice. This is really nice. For me, and this is just first impressions, I'm going to give it a chance, but for me, it leans a little mature, not in the mature way that you're thinking, not like grown and sexy. This is kind of like, to be honest with you, it smells a little vintage. Okay. It's giving a little vintagey. I'm not too sure about this one. I do like the floral notes and the citrus notes in here. So that is definitely what I'm enjoying about it. But it has like a vintage quality to it that I don't know that I'm vibing with too much. Let me see what we got here. So, okay. So in the top of Fleur Oud, we have mandarin and rose. In the mid, we have orange blossom, jasmine, and pear. And in the base notes, we have amber and sandalwood. I'm not sure what it is for me. I'm not really digging this one too much. The only thing that I like about it is the top and how fresh and like effervescent it opens up. But as it dries down, I'm not really enjoying that too much. I might have to give it a chance just in my collection, maybe on my tray and just spraying it like fresh skin, because I have been spraying, you know, fragrances all day long. So I don't know, maybe it's my nose, but it's something about it that just it's leaning a little too vintagey for me, and it's just not something that I feel like I could rock with for the long haul. So again, Fleur Oud, not to take away from it, it's a beautiful fragrance. I think that it's just not for me, or maybe not the time for me, to be honest with you. I'm going to give it a try. I think every perfume deserves to be, you know, tried out and given a fair shot in my collection. You never know. Sometimes your mood might change. Sometimes, you know, your senses might change. The weather might change. I don't know. Just things change. And every now and again, especially when I have a fragrance on my collection that I have not worn in quite a while or in a few seasons, you know, you just need a chance to like get reintroduced to it, just like an old friend that you haven't seen in a while. So that's how I'm going to go about this. I'm definitely not going to declutter it. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a wear. Maybe layer it with some fragrances that have orange blossom or that are like some freshies that I really like. But I'm not exactly sure that I'm completely sold on this one staying around. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'll come back and let you know what happens. But again, that's Fleur Oud by Carrelage. So next up, we're going to talk about a popular one. This was all the talk of the town a couple winters ago. I'm not exactly sure. I can't even remember when I purchased this one. I've had it for about 2 years in my collection, and that is Camera by Lattafa. Now, everybody knows about this one. She needs no introduction, all right? This one is a spicy banger for the summertime. I love wearing this in the summertime. I like it in the wintertime. I think it's definitely appropriate for the wintertime, but what I enjoy about this is the spicy notes in here, and so the summertime is definitely when I'm going to be pulling for this fragrance. It is a beast. Okay, so if you don't want anyone to pay attention to you, please do not wear this fragrance in public. Please do not wear this fragrance in public if you want to be ignored. Okay, this is not the fragrance to be ignored in. This is a beast. I have not used a lot of it, and I've used this frequently. So let's just be clear. I need 1 or 2 sprays of this. This really lasts a very long time on me. This is not something that takes, you know, a lot of sprays. You do not have to overspray this. I would say if overspraying is the name of the game, I would recommend a man overspraying it. I could definitely see a man overspraying this. But ladies, I'm not exactly sure that I'm sold on overspraying Camera just yet. There's a newer one, Camera Dawa or Daka. I'm not exactly sure what it's a name with a D. I'm not exactly sure the exact name, but I do want to get my nose on that one. That one is supposed to be if Camera Kawa and Camera had a baby and added cherry notes to it. So I'm not exactly sure, but that sounds like something that I would be interested in for sure. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get into Camera. Again, no introduction needed. This smells even better than when I just bought it 2 years ago. Ooh, it's gotten sweeter since I last smelled this. Oh, I love this. I love it. This has gotten so much sweeter and like darker. People used to say that this smells a little bit like angel share, and I get where they were going with that, but this doesn't smell like angel share. I think probably the bottle is what kicked it off, because angel share is definitely like a very similar design. It's a circular bottle or cylinder. This one is not. But y'all, this fragrance, this smells so damn good. It's like ambrier. It is spicier. Ooh, it's like more evolved. That's what this smells so evolved. Like, wow, I am blown away by this. Oh my gosh, I might have to spray this on my arm. See, that's my problem. I'll spray my whole body. I'm like, oh, this is my fragrance of the day, and then I smell something else. I was like, ooh, that is the fragrance of the day. This smells really, really, really nice. Ooh, I love this. I love this. I'm bringing this back out. Okay, I'm bringing this back out. I was thinking it could sit in my fragrance closet for a little bit longer, just macerate a little bit, but definitely not needed. Not necessary. This is going on the tray for sure next month. Okay, now I'm using the ones for next month, and I probably won't get back around to this one, but this one smells incredible. Oh my gosh, how spicy it is, and just beautiful. Okay, just beautiful. Now, I know you don't need to know the notes. I know you know the notes already, girl, but there's some new people here that may have not gotten into this just yet. So let me read the notes. This is so good. It's sweet. It's like sweeter. It's sweeter. It is sweeter. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, this one. This one for sure. Okay, so let's go over the notes. Let's go over the notes for the new folks on here. This is cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot. Cinnamon for sure. There's no doubt there is cinnamon in here. Okay, it is cinnamon to the gods. Okay, in the middle notes we have dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonial. Okay, in the base we have vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, and akigala wood. That's what takes it to the next level. The akigala wood and how that sticks around, because you get the woody notes the entire time. This smells like a completely different fragrance than when I bought it. I'm sorry, I am like shocked. I am shocked. I don't know what happened, but I put this one in the back of my fragrance closet just because to me it came off like a little bit more spicier than I wanted it to be. But now it is like way sweeter. What first smell, like my initial smell when I purchased it, because I remember when I bought it and I remember exactly what it smelled like, and I was like, this smells not even feminine. For me, it smelled like more masculine, in my opinion, just a lot spicier. But though now it is a completely different fragrance. It has evolved into something amazing. Amazing. Not that I didn't like it before. I loved it before. I liked the spiciness of it, but it was a little bit jarring for me. It was just a little too much. This is like dialed down. The spiciness is like, it's also almost like syrupy and spicy. Wow. 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 That's all I can say. This one, this one, this one, okay? If you have not gotten your nose on this one, none of these fragrances are very expensive. I have not paid $50, more than $50 for any of the fragrances that I purchased that I'm showing you today. I've not paid more than $50 for any of these fragrances. So ladies, get your hands on this, okay? And now I really want to smell the new one, the new release, because this one smells incredible. Ooh, sexy. This is sexy date night, okay? So I would say now that I got my nose on it and kind of got reintroduced to another fragrance in here, I would definitely say that this is date night, okay? Reach for this for date night. You want to make an impression, this is what you reach for. Little spicy, sexy, sweet. It has gotten so much sweeter, but in a wonderful way. Like, this smells incredible. Camera, Lattafa, you did your thing right there, okay? Beautiful bottle. If I were now to compare it, if I were now that it's gotten a little bit sweeter, for me, I actually do think that it smells very, very, very similar to Angel Share. It did not initially, and I said that a few minutes ago. You heard me say, I felt like it was not like a 1-for-1 for Angel Share, but I actually feel like now that it is aged in my collection, it is giving Angel Share vibes. So if you want a substitute, I wouldn't say it's 1-for-1. If you want a substitute, because Angel Share is very expensive, you can find it on discounters. You can find it at a discount. I have Angel Share. I got it as a Christmas present a few years ago. But if I were to compare the two now, I did then. They were not even close. But now they are very, very similar. Very similar. Very similar. Anyway, this is a surprise for me. Camera by Lattafa. Get your hands on it. Get your nose on it if you don't already have it. I know you do though. And I know you feel me through the camera. Do you feel me? Because I am blown away right now. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, next up we have a newbie to my collection. Almost forgotten, guys. Almost forgotten. I pulled this out a couple of videos ago. I cannot remember which video that I featured this in, but I said that this was gonna be with me all summer. And who lied? Not me, okay? This is First on White, and this is also by Cottage. This is like your summer banger. Beautiful bottle, very classy looking, understated. The top and the bottle are metal. They don't have like that magnetic click thing on it, but it doesn't bother me. The top fits very, very nicely on here. So just a, little something, something. I think this might have been $50 because y'all sold it out. Okay. Y'all sold it out. It was sold out everywhere. I had to wait and wait and wait. And when it came back around, it was $50 and not $30. So that's another thing. If you see something, it has a note that you like, go ahead and grab it because it will be gone. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the fragrance. Wow, that Karma really stuck around. It's like filling the room. So First on White. First on White is like a tropical smoothie, okay? It is coconut. It has some yellow flowers, maybe like yellow florals, maybe like ylang. Is that how we're gonna say it? Please don't quote me on it, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm good with names, but that particular flower, I cannot pronounce it for some reason. Ylang, that's what it is. Yeah, this is very coconutty, very tropical vibes. Take this on vacation. This one lasts for a very long time. I would say that this is like 4 to 6 hours you can get out of this for sure. I've layered it with a couple gourmand fragrances. Bougie Marshmallow goes so good with this. Devotion as well. This gives Devotion like a little tropical vibe because Devotion has like that candied, like orange, orange sickle kind of vibe to it. This lets it lean tropical. I would say any of those Kayali beach fragrances. I can't remember what the release was called, but Marrakesh in a bottle will go so good with all of them, really, to be honest with you. All of them really will go really well with this. My favorite is Marrakesh in a bottle though. So Marrakesh in a bottle and this, I know is gonna be a banger. For sure. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. If you can get your hands on this, because I know, I mean, every now and again it gets sold out. It's the spring and the summertime, so I know for a fact that this is probably so hard to get. You know what would go really, really nicely with this? I just purchased Leisure in Paradise by Simone Andreoli. If I wanted to, and you don't have to layer that fragrance because that is a beast of a fragrance, but if you wanted to give it like a creamier vibe, you could put this on and that would make it like creamy. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that and see like how that smells, because this smells absolutely incredible. This fills the room, okay? So I already sprayed some bangers in here, so the room is smelling amazing, but I think this one is a great layering fragrance. You can definitely wear it by itself. The top notes are jasmine and bergamot. That gives it like a floral fresh tone to it, but immediately what I get is the coconut, the musk, almond is in the mid, and then in the base we have vanilla, cedarwood, and nutmeg. This smells divine. I also would layer this with Miami Nectar. If you wanted Miami Nectar to not be like a freshier fragrance and you wanted it to have some depth to it, I would definitely put this with it as well. So, I mean, this is a great layering fragrance for the summertime, but you can wear this by itself and get the job done for sure, for sure. Again, y'all know, I already told you it's on my summer tray. It's gonna stay on my summer tray. I can't wait to get to layering these, because now that I put those two out there, I have like some ideas that I can do. So maybe I'll come back and do a video featuring this and then featuring some layers to it. All right, we're gonna stick with cartilage, and we are also gonna pull out Empire Victor. Okay, this one smells like a dream. This one smells to me like if Lyra and Young Bougie Marshmallow had a baby. That's what this smells like to me. I don't know if you all have smelled Lyra. Lyra is giving very lemony vibes. It's like fresh lemon, and then it has like a milky tone to it almost, or like a creamy tone to it. And of course, Young Bougie Marshmallow, that's like marshmallow, berries, musk. Very, very nice. This smells like if those two fragrances had a baby, okay, this is exactly what it smells like. Then I actually went a step further, because I have Lyra. I layered these two fragrances on this arm, and then I put Empire on this arm, and they smelled identical. So I was right. I was right. If you have those two fragrances, if you have Lyra or something lemony, like Under the Lemon Trees by Maison Margiela, I have that as well. If you layer that with Young Bougie Marshmallow, that's exactly what you're gonna get out of here. This almost smells a little bubblegummy too, like a little bit tuberose maybe. I'm not exactly sure. It smells like a candy, like a candied bubble gum. That's exactly what this smells like. This smells incredible. This smells incredible. Lemony, juicy, marshmallow is what I get. Something like creamy in here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like bergamot in here or something like that. But if Young Bougie Marshmallow and Lyra had a baby, they would have made Empire Victor, okay, by Cartilage. This is a summer banger. Another one that I will also layer with, but maybe you can wear it by itself and it just does the job. This does not last very long. So I would say you could probably get like 3 hours out of this, which is why it's probably best to layer it, just because it doesn't last very long and it will add some sweetness to whatever you're gonna be wearing. But y'all, this is my baby. This is my sweet, fluffy, lemony, berry marshmallow boo for the summertime, okay? Definitely gonna be spraying down on this. All right, let's get into some freshies, because nothing says it's summer, okay, like some freshie fragrances. And I have 3 for y'all. I have more than them, and I'll probably do some more videos on it, but these 3, you can't be beat. All right, so first up is gonna be Mayar by Lattafa. This fragrance impressed me, okay? I was expecting just something you get out the shower, you spray yourself down, you smell good for a few hours, and then that's it, right? I wouldn't say this is beast mode because it doesn't have a lot of projection. So it doesn't project the sillage on it. It is, you know, very close to the skin, but you can smell this all day long on your body, okay? Wherever you spray this, even on clothes, I feel like it lasts longer on clothing. But when I sprayed this on, I sprayed it at night. I sprayed it at night just to get like, and that's what I like to do, especially with some of my new fragrances. I like to spray them on at night because I'm not like moving around, going here, going there, doing this and that. I'm not outside, you know what I mean? It's just close to my skin. And I really like waking up and smelling like it. Like that's the way that I feel about this fragrance. Mayar by Lattafa, beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle, and it came in beautiful packaging as well. I've had this for about at least a year, maybe two. So the package is long gone, but if you ever get this bottle, it comes in a very beautiful, beautiful packaging. I love the pink. The pink, it just does it for me, okay? But what does the fragrance do? Let's get into it. Ooh, this is another one that is like, it comes through like very tart, like a very tart berry. Very tart raspberries, I'm thinking that's what this is. Let's see, y'all. This is giving me like a tart raspberry. Definitely fruity. Definitely fruity. Okay, so in the top we have raspberry, lychee, and violet. That's where that tart like burst comes from. And then in the mid we have white rose, peony, and jasmine. And then in the base we have musk and vanilla. This smells incredible. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and set my June tray with all these Middle Eastern fragrances because I have some fresh, okay, fruity, floral, spicy, everyday, date night, errands. I've covered it all. I've covered every single one of these. And that's what I love about fragrances, okay? I'm a fragrance lover. I love fragrances from all price points, from any, you know, sort of walk of life. I am not like a, you know, I get a little fancy, you know, every now and again, but the reality of it is, you know, especially as a fragrance collector, is that it doesn't have to cost $1 million to smell like $1 million. You do not have to spend $1 million to smell like it, okay? All of these fragrances, this one in particular, this was $20. All right. I actually think it was like $19.99. $20 on Amazon. And it is absolutely beautiful. This one I've had for quite a while. This one was way more tart when I first opened it, but now smelling it again, it's sat in the back of my closet for a little while, but now smelling it again, this one smells sweeter. I get the tart, fresh, effervescent, like I just said, but it feels a little bit more sweet to me. Like it has a lot more depth than it did when I first sprayed it, when I first smelled it. So I think I'm in love with this one. But again, you do not have to break the bank, okay? You do not have to spend a lot of money to smell good. You really don't. What you should do is try to find the notes that really work for you. And I would say I would start out with like just some base stuff like vanilla. You love vanilla. You love, you know, to smell citrusy. Try to find some citrusy vanilla fragrances. You know what I mean? You want to get into like some woody notes. Try, you know, some of these that I've shown you today. I mean, you've seen it, especially with Camera. Camera, I was like not with. It was very spicy to me. I wanted, you know, to fill it out for a little bit more, and I did, and it's sweet beast. Like I can still smell it on my skin. Okay, we've been at this for about 45 minutes. I can still smell it. It's still filling the room. This next one, Mystique Bouquet. I have featured this quite a while on my channel, okay? And because it is absolutely beautiful and it is a 1-for-1 fragrance for me. This is my opinion to Valaya, all right? This is one for Valaya to me. It smells exactly like it. The longevity, the projection, the sillage. It's like they put Valaya in this bottle. I absolutely love this. I cannot spray it right now, okay, because it's gonna follow me for the next 2 business days. So I'm not gonna spray it. I'm just gonna smell it out of the bottle, okay? And it just smells amazing. I fall in love with this fragrance more and more and more and more. And now I'm starting to layer it with some of my like rose clean fragrances. This is a clean girl fragrance for sure, but this projects. They're gonna smell you. They're gonna smell you before they see you for sure, no doubt. And this is something that if you want the attention, you're definitely gonna get it. You're definitely gonna get it. I mean, the bottle is beautiful. You know, I'm a sucker for a beautiful bottle, so you know I love that. Okay, but the fragrance is absolutely beautiful. So this is gonna be like white peach. I don't know if it's lychee in here. I do get like a little bit of a light floral scent in here. So probably pear, I think Akigala wood is in the base of this. So once you see those notes and you hear that, what that means is that it's gonna last very long. So you're gonna definitely smell this from the top to the mid to the bottom. You're gonna get that Akigala wood. And this is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. I would say that this is an everyday. You can spray down in this, so you can definitely overspray. I choose not to overspray because I love to layer this one, but I have before, and I really enjoyed that wearing experience, just overspraying. So again, that's Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. Okay, and last but not least, we have Club de Nuit Imperial by Armaf. All right. Y'all, sorry for how I'm pronouncing these. It's very difficult for me. I'm so sorry. All right, but this one is a dupe or an inspired by Delina Exclusive. Guys, you know I love Delina Exclusive. This one smells exactly like it. All right, I don't know how they do it. But this smells like Delina Exclusive. Okay. I have Delina Rosé. I've smelled Exclusive. I have Delina Sample. Okay. I went with the Rosé. I actually think the Rosé is my favorite one. I feel like it's more versatile and it's something that you can reach for and you'll get a lot of wear out of because those fragrances are so expensive. So Rosé is what I reached for. But when I smelled this, I was like, there's no need for me to get Delina. I just don't see the need. I don't see the justification for getting it, especially when this fragrance is out there in the public. This was like $30. Okay, so Delina, $375. This, $35. This is amazing. This is incredible. And I think you should get your nose on it, especially if you were thinking about getting Delina Exclusive and you want to just give it like a real ride. You know, I would get your hands on something that's less expensive. You could get your hands on a sample if you want to try it that way too. Listen, again, it's all about what fits in your budget, what fits in your lifestyle at that particular time. Okay, so I am a fragrance lover of all fragrances, of all walks of life, all right? And there's no reason for us to be holding up to these imaginary standards of, I only, you know, shop this way or I only shop that way. Why are we holding ourselves back? I feel like you're limiting yourself actually to not thinking outside of the box and saying that I'm only going to do this and I'm only going to do that and holding yourself to an impossible standard. That's impossible. I would say be yourself, go in your own direction, do you. Don't try to impress other people, because when you start doing that, then you start losing who you are. And who wants to do that? Work all this time and put all this effort in, and then you're still not going to be yourself? Who does that? Not you and not me either, okay? Thank you guys for stopping by. I had a lot of fun doing this. I ran into some old friends. I reacquainted myself with some new friends. And, you know, I got some friends that have been sticking around for the long haul, fragrances, Middle Eastern style. So thank you so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed yourself. AromaBabe signing out. Peace.